In this lesson we are going to look at how we create a corresponding record in the database for each space location, so in other words for each space block. I'm going to show you two methods to do this. The first is probably less often used and is the manual method or semi-manual method, and then we'll show you the fully automated method. So if I just zoom into a space block here, so we can see we've got 4 space blocks already placed on the drawing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Edit Location Database Record. I'm going to choose the Add Lock. I need an extra click there just to get the focus back onto the drawing, and then I can select a particular space block. It prompts me with the location number. Now, if you haven't already manually set the location numbers, you can do that at this point. So you could just type a location number in at this point, but we've already got it in there as X100, which is fine. So we just confirm that. And then it presents us, I can just resize it a little bit. It presents us with a new record in the database. It's got an ID down here, and that's basically created a corresponding record for this particular location space block. Okay, if we want to, we could also then start putting additional information in. So for example, saying that it's a signable space and that it's a workstation professional. Okay, and we can populate other information such as capacity and so on, and then we can save that through here. It's worth pointing out all of this detail here you can also set up through the web interface, but you have the option to set it up through here if you want to. Okay, so that's manually editing one location. If we were to do it that way, we'd have to click on each location in turn and go through that process one by one. So obviously that's going to be slightly time consuming. So there's an alternative version. So just going to zoom extents just to point out that we've got another space block over here. So we've got these 3 space blocks which are still unassigned record, and the 4th one over here. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to click on the List Locations with Issues icon. That presents us with a new window here. This is listing the 4 space blocks which currently have an issue, and the issue is that there's no corresponding record. So we can see the space block numbers are here. It's got the entity handle if you need it there, and basically all we need to do now is we can select a number of these. So we can just do like a control click, or we can click at the top and do a shift click at the bottom. So now we've highlighted all of the rows we want to deal with, and for all of these we want to actually then create a corresponding record and database. We could delete the space blocks, but we don't want to do that, so we'll make sure you hit the create button, and straight away it will create 4 records in the database. Now there won't be much in the way of details about those records, like space types and so on, but that will now create the corresponding records in the database. And now the drawing is further along the way to be able to be published, because we have a location record for every space block on the drawing.